Hey y'all, it's the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on, family? This is Corey in the building. Peace to everyone out there. What's up with my cousin? What's up, cuz?
Chilling. What's up with you?
I'm cooling. Can't complain. Just another day. Another blessing to be here. Another day. You know.
Yeah.
I need to get my green. I want some Supernova Song green. Mega juice.
Yeah, super mega greens.
Yeah, super mega greens.
It's like a little powder.
I think I'm gonna have to order that. I think I'm gonna have to try some of that out.
You should. You'll get y'all your greens when you know how sometimes we forget to eat. I feel like we're doing a commercial, but it is good. Yeah. But let's talk about Black Panther though.
Right. So Black Panther, man. Is the hype real? Are we overhyping it? Should we have the hype? Is it going to have an impact? Should we look for an impact from this movie? All these questions and more coming from Mother's House Podcast. That's another commercial.
Right. It's a commercial for us.
So today I was looking at a lot of stuff on, about Black Panther. Me personally, I am excited for the movie. But I was looking at some of the casting interviews and came across a couple of interesting ones. And it got me kind of wondering, is this movie, what do we expect from this movie? Not only just that, should we be excited for it? And if not, why shouldn't we?
Right. I know for myself, I'm excited, I guess. I'm not uber excited just because I don't be getting excited about stuff. I do want it to do well.
Right.
I do think it'll be good for representation.
Well, that's the thing. Let's unpack that real quick. Cause that's one of the questions I had framed in my mind. It's like, how much does representation really? How much do we really need the representation to know that we're great? You get what I'm saying? Do we have to be reflected on the big screen to show that we're great? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, well,
I'm not opposing to it because I agree. I think you need representation.
Right.
Just get Deshaun's perspective on things.
Well, I think it's good for people to see themselves in different lights. Not just a negative light. Or of course, history is important too. We should always have history being told the correct way. But it is good for Black people to see themselves, and Black kids and the Black youth to see themselves portrayed in this way. My only thing is, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we're putting too much stock in this movie. I feel like it may be almost a distraction. Because
distraction from what? What can you say it'll be a distraction?
I just feel like it's something to keep Black people happy for a little bit.
And you think Hollywood is just throwing us a bone?
Yeah.
And they're gonna go right back doing the same old thing, same old tactics, same old business as usual.
I think it's just Hollywood. I think it's like a lot of entities. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
Do you feel like that about entertainment as a whole?
I do. Entertainment as a whole, and I think this movie is even more so because it's being pushed and marketed heavily.
So heavy.
Yeah.
Especially to the Black community.
Right. And I get why. Like, I get it. Black superheroes, Black people would like that, right? I mean, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's to the point where it's like, well, what else they going to, like, is this going to save us from something? Like, I don't know. I just feel like we put too much stock in it. I feel like people are really treating it like it's the savior of Black people of some sort.
No, I don't think they're treating it like that. I think people who look at it that way, they're putting too much stock in it, not just being a film. A film is a piece of art. You get what I'm saying? When I think of film, when I think of poetry, when I think of art pieces or music, You know, I think they're supposed to be inspiration, and not only an inspiration, but a creative way of telling a story. You know what I'm saying? I think of ways to inspire you to do better or feel value within your own culture. You dig what I'm saying? I think that's what this movie is going to do. I think that's what the reason why representation is very needed in all aspects of art. That's why art is very much important. You know, Donald Trump came in and got rid of the art programs. You know what I mean? And Ryan Coogler, granted, this is a Marvel film. You know the whole thing about, you know, this movie, who's going to be the biggest, who's going to pocket most of the money from this, right?
And I think about that too, like,
yeah. So we get that narrative.
Is it just a black face, almost like a black model,
right?
That's
like
really popular. That's modeled in like Versace.
But I don't think it's like that, because of the reason I don't think it's that. If that was the case, if they were paying attention to the numbers since the 90s, black people always been going to the movies. And now that the movie market is going down, less other races, you know, mostly white people, are not going to the movie that much. They know black people are going to the movie. So that's why another reason why they probably greenlit this movie. So that could be an option. There could be an option, another reason why they greenlit this movie, because this movie wouldn't happen 10 years ago. Even though they don't say, oh, we could have done this 10 years ago. Y'all wouldn't have done this 10 years ago. Have it this as a full black cast, a black writer, a black director, a black producer. Granted, Marvel is producing it as well, but it's a black producer that's, you know, pushed this movie to make it get greenlit. It wouldn't have as much, and then touch on we haven't seen the movie yet, so we're expecting to see it touching on black issues, you know, issues that control or dispel the myth of what Africa is, what Africa was, what Africa looks like. You dig what I'm saying? It would dispel the myth. If we were left alone as black people, if we wasn't colonized, we wasn't touched. You know what I'm saying? This is what we could build. You know what I'm saying? Probably to an exaggerated sense, but in the same sense, we could do some miraculous things.
Right.
So, you know, I think when you look at art, like same thing if you watch The Matrix. The movie Matrix has a lot of nuggets in it. And even it has its real relatability and realistic attributes of the real day. Like even now, people are talking about, man, you living in the Matrix.
Right.
You're looking at things from the Matrix point of view, or use your third eye that came from the Matrix. You know, these whole things, and that's actually from a literary work of a black woman. You know, 10 years before the Matrix was made.
Right.
So,
and I think, like I do, like I said, representation is important, and you know, I am excited to see all the different shades of melanin on the screen. Right. But I just hope it's not a big thing. I just hope it's not a big symbolism.
Well, let me ask you this: put it in this situation, put you in this framework of mind for it, right? Mm-hmm. When you was a kid, when we were growing up, when we were kids, do you see much representation of yourself on the screen? Outside of music and outside of probably television, I'm talking about in a sense of like, I could be a superhero. I could be this. I could be this. It gave you inspiration.
Did I see
outside of music though?
Did I see myself on Zoom? I didn't see any black people, no. Not in comics. I saw black people in like movies and TV.
And then, all right, can you name a film that kind of pushed you to the point where like, I want to be a black Superman or a black Spider-Man or something like that? Or is that the reason why you kind of didn't really fall in love with
comics? I don't think it was that. I just kind of think I wasn't in the comics like that. Like I was in it enough to like watch the cartoons, but I wasn't in it enough to like go and read. But I do think if I was in it enough, I would have wondered where the black comics were. I think that.
I know for a fact when I was growing up, I was wondering where the black comics were. So
right.
when I saw Storm, I was like, oh man, they got Storm and X-Men. It's a black woman. Oh man, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? And then I got hipped on to T'Challa, you know, the Black Panther. I was like, oh man, it's a black man. Oh shit, Spawn. Oh man, look at Spawn. Oh shoot, Static Shock. You know what I'm saying? I got hyped whenever I saw a black comic character, because it represented me as a young black boy growing up. And it made me feel like, yo, I can have superpowers and this and that and everything else and everything else. So it's like that representation does change the psyche of a child.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you growing up, you never envision yourself or be like, I want to be like Superman or Spider-Man or something like that.
No, but it's not like I didn't want to be something great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. You ain't got to be attached to a superhero.
Right.
I want to be something great. You could be like, I want to be like Michael Jackson, or
I want to be like my dad. Like I want to be like
my dad. Exactly, like my dad.
So yeah.
But I think representation is great for the kids, you know, for the youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and for the culture. Like I get it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Culture,
I just hope we're not like. I don't know. I just feel like we just put too much stock in it sometimes. Like, just it's very Barack Obama-ish to me.
Symbolism.
Yeah, even though I know it's just a movie and it's not politics. Before somebody be like, "Wait a minute," I get it, but I don't know. But maybe
it don't come off Obama-ish to me, because it don't seem like when I look at the people who are making them film, not Marvel. I'm talking about the actual people who are actually doing the work making the film. I ain't talking about motherfuckers who just paying for the film. I'm talking about people who actually making the work, who actually took the time to do the research on different African cultures and try to merge that with the African American cultures. You know, when I hear these actors and actresses talk about their experience with the film and the feeling and emotions that it came with the film, and then I hear some of the people who are watching the film and what they're taking away from it. You know, I think, you know, this film is deep, but it's deeper than just the surface level of, you know, this is a representation, or this is just symbolic. Like, you could probably pull away attitudes and feelings or emotions of your you know, towards women, or emotions you have towards men, and how men are supposed to move. See what a man is supposed to look like, or see what how a king move, or see what a kingdom, an African kingdom could look like, or if Gaddafi, God forbid, never passed away, what he could have done with his mind trying to build, you know, African money within the African nations, like what that could have looked like, and give that kind of inspiration to the next generation or this generation to kind of try to push forward to that kind of ideal. You know,
right? And I guess movies are about symbolism, so I guess it's doing what it needs to do. So
yeah. Movies. I don't think movies are about symbolism. I think movies are about art. One, it's art. It's an art form. Acting is an art form. Directing is an art form. Videography, lighting, all of it is a part of art.
I think it's art, but I also think it's culture shaping. So it's
well, I think art does that. That's what art reflects, the culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think with movies, I do think it's symbolism, because like when movies are really, it stands for something. Like I think every single movie, especially with a big movie that they put a lot of money in, they're trying to say something.
Well, at the end of the day, we know there's a real reason the movie is being made for money, monetary value.
Right.
We know that. But at the same time, I think the people who are creating it and who really are passionate about this movie, they're not looking on it just the main. Like if Ryan Coogler had the budget, didn't have this big budget film, he would have came up with another amazing film.
Oh, yeah, you know, of course. Yeah.
You know, the same actors and actresses that's in this film, they would have been a part of a big, amazing film.
Yeah.
The fact that this movie had a big budget, and that's why it's getting a lot of looks. Well, two, it's something that never been seen on this grander level in the major screen. So that's another, you know, reason why so many people are hyped for it.
Right.
And they have the money and budget to push behind it. But this is the thing. Just another thing I wanted to pull away from it is that, you know, black people as a collective haven't been as aspiring or inspired, or not necessarily inspired, but putting so much money and support behind a project in a long time like this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I'm talking about to where it's a consensus. A lot of black people, you know, probably 85 to 90% black people across the globe is excited to see this movie and want to put their money up for this movie, right? It hasn't been like that in a long time, especially not for a black-owned film. And I think, or a black-owned project or a black-owned business, you know what I'm saying?
But it's not black-owned. So with that being said,
yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a black-owned film.
Like, so is it worth noting?
I think it's due to the marketing.
Right. Is it worth noting that all that money that we about to spend is going to?
Yeah, you need to note that.
Yeah. Or is it?
Yeah, so you need to note it because I mean it's facts. Like it's not going to. It's not going to the bigger. It's not going back to the black. Like
it's not going to bounce. Right.
No, it's not. It's circulating the. This is the thing. It's probably circulating our ideas. It's probably circulating our creativity. It's probably circulating our inspirations. It's probably circulating our theories and mentality on black culture, African people. The psyche is probably outweighs than where the dollar's going to go to a certain extent.
I hope it helps.
To a certain extent.
Well, one thing I hope it does, I hope it helps black movies get bigger budgets and get them paid better.
I honestly think it could.
And that's all.
But honestly, it could, and then it couldn't. You dig what I'm saying? The reason why I said it couldn't is Hollywood. We know how Hollywood moves. We know how they kind of change the budget and save the money. Like, we look at the sister Monique. She got an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? She getting railroaded by Netflix, and everybody who's black, quote unquote black and notable in Hollywood is kind of railroading her too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't willing to play the game. I mean, this Hollywood is business. That's what the fuck they do. We know where we at. We know that, white hands is going to get rubbed up against, black dollars some kind of way until we get to a point or get to the habit of the practice of, buying black, building black, owning black. And I think this film is going to kind of show you what that could look like. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm excited for the movie. Because more so, it's not about Marvel. It's not about, it's not really about Black Panther, to be quite honest. It's actually about black actors, black actresses, black writers actually able to showcase their fucking talent to a big, large audience. You dig what I'm saying?
And I still haven't seen it, so I can't really say too much.
Yeah.
Right. But I just want to do a pre-critique.
Yeah, this is that's basically what this is, a pre-critique. I want to mention something that Lupita Nyong'o said. I actually wrote it down, and I thought it was very interesting. She says in a interview, she says, they were asking her a question about asking all the actors and actresses on the panel the question. What was the question, Sean? They asked her, what made you realize that this movie is going to have such an impact? Because we got to say right now, the movie hasn't even came out. It's already having an impact. Hell, we did damn near 10 or 20 episodes about damn Black Panther already. And not just us, everybody. Right. Everybody has been talking about Black Panther for the past year and a half or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So before the images came out, this movie had a buzz. Before just the idea of the movies coming out, it gave a buzz. You know what I mean?
Right.
When Black Panther first came on the Civil War, it was a buzz.
Hey, we auditioned to be extras.
We definitely auditioned. I wish I would have been an extra in this movie so I could have experienced what she said she experienced. You know what I'm saying? And this was actually what Lupita Nyong'o had said in that interview. She said, while shooting in Warrior Falls, all of us on this scene are making this scene. She said there were the Wobblers.
That's funny.
People from Zimbabwe, people from Ghana, people from Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa, South America, Guyana. Jamaica, and she talking about black folks. She ain't talking about white folks. She talking about black folks. She says she saw black people from Canada, black people from UK, black people from America, black people from all walks of the diaspora, right? And she also goes on saying, we all on this cliff telling this story. This is Pan Africanism. And our story is about Pan Africanism. It's about reaching to each other, realizing how much we have in common. It's about us all working together to this thing called Black Panther. And we are here on the cliff in our experiences of popular culture. What brought us all together was a hip hop song, Snoop song. Right. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing telling you how African American culture influence.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean,
influence all black people across the globe. You know what I'm saying? Melanated people.
We have a strong influence. But it's a good thing. I think it's awesome. But I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have it more figured out once I see the movie.
Right.
I think that's what it is.
I think you will once you figure out how you're gonna take it and what you took from it. But she said,
but see, okay, I got it. So with what she said, is it fiction? Just like the movie Pan Africanism, is that really a real thing to you?
Yeah, Pan Africanism is a real thing.
Because I almost feel like the movie is kind of.
I think Pan Africanism is a real thing.
It's kind of like that. It's like I feel like it's promoting something.
Thinking?
Huh? Yeah.
You think that sounds wishful thinking?
Yeah.
So you don't see black people and African people or black people across all walks of life throughout display African descended people all across the globe can't come together and realizing like us coming together and working together is a wishful dream that we should all try to aspire for.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a little far-fetched.
I don't think that's far-fetched. If you got Ghana right now asking African Americans come over to be, if you land foot in South Africa in hopes to living there or building a home there, they will claim you as a citizen in Ghana. And now, mind you, if you live history, Ghana was one of the slave ports. Like a lot of Guyanese and this is the thing about Africa during the times, like a lot of people don't realize during the slave trade, a lot of the enslaved Africans was captured by a lot of African people because of the infighting, because of the war. There was a big civil war across the continent amongst tribes during Africa. So Ghana was one of those ports where they would sell Africans to Europeans or Yimbo to come over to the Americas or go to Brazil, or go to South America, to Guyana. You get what I'm saying? So Ghana realized that history, and they trying to somewhat make amends to it by giving black people, African American people, some type of ownership on their land, saying you could come and build businesses with us. Like, let's work together. It has a framework of Pan Africanism, the same thing that Marcus Garvey would preach. You dig what I'm saying? I don't think Pan Africanism is far fetched. I think it's something that is working right now. People are working towards it. It's just not there yet. And I think the reason why you have what I call residency to it, like kind of reluctance to even believe that it's possible, because shit is really fucked up. We're really in a bad place as black people, as far as financial. Like, right now I can't afford to go to Africa. That's just me. You can't afford to.
I can't afford to go to Savannah. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't leave the state.
Yeah. So, we feeling that pain. We feeling that sense of desperation or desperate place. But we got a movie that's gonna kind of inspire you to be like, regardless of what my state is right now, I'm gonna make it where my kids can do it. I'm gonna make it where my kids can do it. You know what I'm saying? I can make it where melanated people across the globe is united. And once you realize that we're not just citizens in America, we're global citizens. once we can really realize that, it's hard to do that when you're in America, facing with racism, facing with taxes, facing with job disparities, facing with, you know, water and food supply, like, that's killing you. It's hard to really see that. But if we were lucky to be on that set, this experience, what she experienced, we probably be like, you know what, that shit can happen. I
mean, but we already experienced that. I've been around a lot of black people before.
It's not ain't about black people. I'm talking about people across the globe to be able to say, like, to say that Pan Africanism is far-fetched. I don't think so. I think it's already in the move. I think works.
I do think people are trying to make it happen, but I don't know.
And do you think that's not a way to do it? Because if we go based off of, you know, just based off the statistics and look at the things, our environments of some people from probably continental Africa, or we look at people from America, you know, a lot of people of our same complexion holding us back, holding us down, not causing us to unite or really share that shared experience, or come from a common place, or realizing we come from a common place, because we're so culturally different. Because even in continental Africa, Africa is not a country. Africa is a continent with different people.
Right, different tribes. A bunch of different cultures and stuff.
Or have the same language, or do the same little cultural things. Same thing in America. We do shit different in the South than we do up north, or on the West, or in the Midwest.
But we're one country. They're like 54.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so, I mean, you know.
I just think that, you know, I think this movie is going to be, it's going to do something culturally for the people. It's going to inspire us culturally as a people. I think it's not just going to inspire us culturally as a people. It's going to make us feel a little bit more pride in ourselves, and getting us to the point where we want to represent ourselves to the fullest. Whether you from America, or you from Guyana, or you from Kenya, or you from UK, you're gonna be like, I'm black and I'm proud to be black in this city, in this country, because I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that movie is going to do that. It's also going to make us realize that, you know, we have something that unique that we all love across the globe. Especially if this movie does well and everybody gravitates to this movie and like the movie as expected. Everybody, if you think about it, it's like everybody watching the Super Bowl, putting the same energy into the Super Bowl for their team to win or team to lose. And when you feel like your team losing, you get really emotional. You feel some type of way. Now you got black people all putting their power and effort into this movie psychologically. I'm thinking psychologically and metaphysically and universally. We all putting stock into this movie, right? Physically and mentally. We come out of this movie and it's going to give us an emotional reaction. Black people. What that's going to do to the psyche of black people down the line, I don't know. We can't say. We can't predict the future. But if it's done how, you know, Lupita Nyong'o says, how it made her feel, and how a lot of other people who have been speaking, I'm talking about melanated people who have speaking on the film and how it made them feel, I think it's going to do some powerful things for our generations.
Well, we'll see, goddammit. We will see.
Goddamn. Yeah, exactly. We'll see, goddamn. But let us know in the comment section, man. Should we be excited? Am I overhyping it? Am I looking deeper? You know, making it. It's just a fucking movie, Corey. Get over it. You know, and it could be, man. But at the same time, I'm really more interested to see the conversations we'll have after the movie. I'm looking more so to see, you know, the likes of Marcus Williams, you know, Ashley Woods. You know, these dope-ass black artists, you know, comic writers and storytellers. Tommy Adeyemi, I think that's how you spell her name, who do the book Children, Blood and Bone. How these people can get their creative ideas onto the big screen, not necessarily just for, you know, us to see, but just to, you know, enhance their art or showcase their art in another platform, give them a new canvas. You know, I'm looking forward to that as well. But y'all let us know in the comment section. Let's build there. You know, and we'll come back to y'all after we see the damn movie.
Peace out.
Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And the one that there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.